Hello, and welcome to Pennsylvania Bike Rides. Today's ride takes place at Blue Marsh Lake in Berks County, just north of Reading. It starts at the Church Road parking lot, just off Route 183. It runs on both the Blue Marsh Trail and some adjacent loops for about 8 miles. On this ride, you'll cross some wooden bridges, see this small waterfall, and catch a few views of the lake. You'll also get the answer to this equation. The trail portion is macadam, dirt double track, and some narrow dirt single track. It's got some short but steep climbs and descents. There are roots and rocks across the trail, and there are some sudden dips and quick turns. The loop portion is much more forgiving, mostly double track dirt and single track dirt. As with any ride, you want to consider your riding ability and fitness level before you start. If any area looks too difficult, you can just walk it. Turn left from the parking lot and cross this bridge. At the other end of the bridge, turn left again onto the trail. One more left onto this old macadam road, and then right to the trail at the bottom of the hill. This trail is usually dry, but on this day, it was also a stream. The trail emerges into a small field at the top of the hill, and then plunges back into the woods. When you get to this point, you have two options. Riding straight takes you on the horse trail, which is kind of a bypass. In a few places, it's hard to tell where the trail is. If you're not sure, just keep going left. You'll eventually rejoin the main trail. For the main trail option, turn left and head downhill. The narrow dirt single track meets a small bridge at the bottom of this hill. Just after the bridge, you'll ride beside this small inlet. Right before the next bridge, you'll see the small waterfall on the left. And the trail soon crosses a third bridge. A word about these bridges. They're slippery when wet. Even with the chicken wire on top, they're slippery when wet. You'll see these tree roots on the return trip. Just after this plateau area, the trail is rejoined by the horse trail. There is a short steep section after this, then the trail runs uphill, flattens out, and runs through the woods. Once you get to these fields, the ride turns left off the main trail and onto the loop trail. The loop runs on this double track dirt road until you reach this birdhouse. It then becomes single track dirt. Turn left at this pump and head uphill on this loop within the loop. ride down the other side and find this tree. From here, turn left at this short spur. Duck under any tree branches and you'll be at the water's edge. You'll get a nice view of the lake. Head back to the loop and turn left. This is a long, flat, smooth section that runs beside the lake. When you get back up to the pump, turn left. You will immediately see this dirt single track bearing off to the right. Take it. This part of the loop features open fields and rolling hills. When you come down the last hill, turn right, and you're off the loop and back on the trail. Now you're heading back towards the parking area. There are a few steep uphill areas, some rideable, some not so much. This is the fork where the horse trail veers left from the main trail. A quick ride through the woods brings you back to the bridges. There's a sudden drop over these tree roots. And here's the answer to our equation. From here, it's uphill to the field at the top of the hill. Then down the trail that may or may not also be a stream. A few more turns and you'll be back to the parking area. Conditions on these trails can change dramatically depending on the season or the weather, so take that into consideration before you start. Thanks for watching, and if you like these videos, why not subscribe?